Tamar Bates has committed to Indiana. He's a 6'5" shooting guard, originally from Kansas, but went through IMG Academy. The guy can score, he can dish, he rebounds, he checks a lot of boxes. That's a great commitment for Indiana to get. We were talking about which direction we wondered what they would go,
right.
And you said that if it was a big man, that they're probably going to go via the portal. This is the guard. They got a freshman, so you kind of nailed it there. But this is the last few years, shooting obviously a critical issue for Indiana. This is one of those answers, hopefully, to solving that problem.
Well, it's almost like as if you can. Well, that it sounds like that's what Coach Woodson said they're going after, right? Players that's ready to play, and I think you're tested because you're playing at IMG, you're playing against future pros at other prep schools, so
kind of like a JUCO almost.
Impressive numbers. I mean, so you hope he could be able to translate that and transfer some of that skill set to the next level. So that's pretty impressive to say a player who went to IMG. Those are good numbers. What you said, 40% 3-point?
44% from three. He's not 53 from two.
Yeah, that's player ready. That's readiness. So we'll see.
Well, it's 58-44, but also it's the 22 points, the 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He's checking the box. He's not letting off of anything. So you're getting a guard that is active in scoring, very active in scoring, but dishing. So
another thing too, to me, to get those type of numbers, that's one thing, but you got somebody who has the experience of playing time, game management. Right, you don't average 22 in 10 minutes. I mean, if we did, we wouldn't be talking about him. But I mean, that means he's a gamer. He probably knows how to play, and he'll learn obviously more as he gets into the college level. But that to me is what I also hear. Someone who's used to being on the court, making adjustments.
Looks like a team player, Jim.
Yeah.
A lot of times though, it depends too on how much the ball's in his hands and what they're running offensively, if it sticks. And again, I always go back to how a kid can play without the basketball, because you look at what they've got. They're going to play next year. Xavier Johnson, Parker Stewart, Robert Finney, Christian Lander. There's a lot of guys. There's Johnson, Finney, and Lander, but all three primary ball handler, offense initiator type guys. I mean, Bates is going to have to come in and be able to play off the ball and function. But that doesn't mean now today's game, with as much as they utilize, reversing into ball screens and reversing into handoffs, it's always good to have secondary playmakers on the floor, and those assist totals at least suggest that he does have good vision. So I think the rest of it's going to be what kind of reads can he make behind the action, as the action stuff that fills in behind him as he's attacking.